Yes.
Oh,
Happy Friday.
Happy Friday.
Yes. How you doing?
Happy Friday. You know, I was always asking with you guys, for people like myself that don't have a weekend, what does Friday have to do with Monday? Monday have to do with Thursday? It's irrelevant. I'm working tomorrow and I'm working on Sunday. So Friday for me, just me, because I'm selfish. I'm the one of the most selfish people you know. It don't mean the squat, right?
It does. Well, it all melds together. It's
which day do you have off, FOMO?
Usually when I can. I'm actually taking Monday off.
When I can? Is that after Tuesday?
It is Monday.
All right, there you go.
So
I like it.
But for you guys, happy Friday to you guys.
Well, thank you. Yes, absolutely.
Friday.
You know, I try to keep it in like that. Everybody likes Friday. Friday is a
Friday used to be when I was a young kid. Like, oh, it's Friday.
Feeling.
That's right.
Yeah. Well,
let's go dancing.
Well, FOMO, you know, I'm in real estate, so I'll be showing houses tomorrow and Sunday.
Yeah, so
I'll be working
Friday,
just like
Friday. Ray, you're busy on Saturday and Sundays too, so your days, you know what I mean?
I'm always doing things too. Just because it's like you know, you got I'm working too. You know?
Dude, every time I talk to you, sitting in the same chair. I possibly think that you're a robot and that chair has been surgically replanted.
You never know. Hey, you know what? I got a story that we're going to talk about tonight.
I'm just saying you could be moving around the house like this, and then Deborah just wheels you around to the dining room table.
Wheels me around. Yes.
Like, because I think it's part of your body. I only seen you walk once, and I don't know if it was really you. It could have been.
I walk with my dogs. We're good. Yes. But I got a story today. Did you know AI was available back in the 80s? Did you know that? Ooh.
Was it the beginning AI? Was it Al?
I'm going to show you. We're going to get into it. It's awesome. But first we got to. It's pumping, man. Here we go. Don't be in no corner.
Hey,
no.
Hey, do you think this can be done?
What?
Like, should I get up one time, when we're doing these videos? Should I just do my dance and then you film me, and then you do a dance and Tim does a dance, and we actually put our own bodies in our own video?
That would be something.
Why are we always watching these other people? We should be in the video.
That's true. We will. Next IRL, we're all together. We need to do that. You're right. There you go.
I think somebody filmed you guys going up and down an escalator once. That would be good.
Oh, that would be. That's pumping.
That is pumping.
Yeah, that is pumping. You know what? I'm gonna go through my phone later. We got that video somewhere.
Try to go. Look here. Let's go. Look.
You want me to handle these?
Yeah.
Yeah. Let me do this for you. Ray.
You know what we're talking about? We're talking 47,000. It broke 47,000 today, Ray. Like 47,000.
Oh, yes, it did.
Right now, Bitcoin is holding at, I repeat, $47,143.47. It is up $1,869 in the past hour, I think. So it's in the past hour, it's up, baby. Look
at Ariel.
Nice.
The year of the dragon, right?
Year of the dragon for Ariel.
And the year of the monster. Yes.
That's right.
Happy Friday.
Right up the back.
It's really
great. The monster riding the dragon, I think it is.
You know, the other thing you brought about that, Hatsack, I don't know where Hatsack's at work today. She's probably solving something. But Hatsack's favorite animal in the world is a dragon. I'll be clicking off here soon and bringing her collection of her dragons. She is the year of the dragon, 365, 7 days a week.
Right on.
Open 24/7.
Happy Friday.
Nice.
Yes.
Decrypting chaos in the house. Happy Friday. Happy Friday.
Mobbing.
New chapter of mobbing has begun.
That's what I'm talking about. Yes.
The dragon got him. All right, John. Good luck.
Dan.
Let's go, wise guys.
Yes.
Mobbing to the max.
Mobbing to the max.
Happy Friday. Happy crypto family. Already liked, shared, and subscribed. First one on it. Good job, George. Appreciate it. George.
Yes.
Always
howdy.
On top of that. Howdy, Kim Brown in the house. Stevie Z.
Love it.
Your Monster Friday. Ella, always
Beautiful.
welcome. Come on, guys. Wise guys are here to go.
Yep.
Let's go. Michael Moore in the house.
Hey, Michael.
M2 Nomers. Good evening, wise guys. Happy to be here. Yes, happy you are here. Sabina, wise guys, I miss Sniper. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
yeah. He was a little under the weather, and he's got work. It's
that's right.
Yeah.
That's right.
Let's roll.
He's on the rebound.
Oh,
let's go, wise guys, rebound.
Look at this guy. He's got a dagger, a dragon dagger. What is?
Look at this. You see the year of the dragon?
That's beautiful too.
Dude, that is the year of the dragon. And when we cut, birthday cake around here, this is how we cut it. That's dragon.
You got a permit for that?
Well, don't worry. You're up north, Tim. We're all good down here. That's all normal stuff, right?
That thing right there. I don't know where you are, but you got to have a permit for that thing.
A permit. Oh. If that lit up, that's pretty cool. That's very ornate.
Dragon. This is how we cut our wedding cake. That's how you cut a wedding cake when you get married to Hatsack. She goes, "Would you like the first slice?"
Yeah.
Yes.
That's nice. I love it.
So we party here. This year, the dragon.
Yes. I hate to see if you weren't partying. You get right in the gut there.
That would be a problem. Exactly.
What's up, fam? Josh in the house.
Red XP.
Red XP.
Yes.
How you doing? Yes, going to see those videos from FOMO. GM, amazing time of the Web3 wise guys.
Oh, good to see you.
Or wide guys, depending on who you're talking to.
That's right.
Floor in the house.
Floor.
Friday wise guys with the lightning bolts. Sabina, I'm ready to get smarter with the wise guys. Very nice.
Yes.
TGIF wise guys, let's freaking go.
Toms. Yes.
My crypto adventures first day of CNY.
I
CNY?
don't know what that
Crypto New York. Crypto.
You just get nobody guessing. I don't know.
CNY. I like it. Happy Friday.
Yes.
Z-Breeze.
That's a good one. I've never seen that before.
Yeah, I like it.
Friday.
Matt, good to see you.
Let's pump it up for all those non-coiners.
Non-coiners, bad spot. Mobbing all the way.
Mobbing's the way to go, my crypto. Yes.
There you go.
Let's go. Let's go.
Good to see you. Hello. Michelle. Hello.
GM fam. Have a great day. Happy to be here with all of you. Yes, Michelle.
Yes.
I have a dragon knife, but FOMO. I have a dragon knife, but FOMO.
Yeah.
Ariel. All right.
I have a dragon knife, but FOMO. Seriously, that's what it means.
There you go. Sniper back. Better than ever Monday. There you go. You're the monsters and M2. Oh, did we both miss it? My bad. I'll let you go, Tim. My bad.
All right.
You're the monsters and M2. Steve was saying, and yes, I agree.
There.
That's what she was saying. CMY. There you go.
Yeah.
There it is. We're sometimes not we don't know. That's good.
Not as worldly as I thought. I can't get out of the New York thing. If I see NY, it's already something about New York.
That's right. Thank you, my crypto adventures.
Chinese New Year. Very good. Knife
Love
is the best. Ariel still on liking the knife. Good Friday, good Saturday, depending on where you're from.
Yes.
Hello, boys. Thank you again for the alpha and the entertaining opinions.
Love it, bro. Right. Love it. Good to see you. Mobbing.
No financial advice here. Just
blasting off.
Mobbing and blasting off. There we go. Yeah. Night Owl Friday. Let's party mob style.
Party mob style. That's what I'm talking about. It is.
Nice.
And it should be. Everything's going, man. It's a crazy week. Things are pumping. It's always bringing the excitement back. It's always a happy day when that's happening.
You find happiness in this market right now. You're saying,
guys. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Well, that's right. Yes, absolutely. Wise guy.
Found his cheese.
He's here.
True.
Bobby's here. Hey, fellas.
It's actually funny. I forgot about the cheese.
Love it, Bobby. Love
Sniper gets well. Yes, absolutely.
Sniper's really not sick. He's on a job.
He's on a job.
Yeah, he's sniping somewhere in some part of the world in Europe. I'm not allowed to say.
You're probably right. I don't mean to jump in. I think you had something too, Tim, or no?
Well, you can go jump in.
I got nothing.
Get after it.
Hey, I got nothing.
Get it out of your system,
I got
Ray.
nothing.
It is all good.
Ray, I got nothing for you, Ray.
So
starting right off at the top there. 15424. Is that what that says?
It is. And I don't know. Is that QR code still live, man? Yes. Hey, let me bring it down because I made a mistake. This is pretty bad. I've been sharing a QR code.
Give you some permission to make a snake once in a while.
I do, but it's funny. It's funny. You know how I've been running a contest and we've been doing the things, and Tom's M2 Mama Donna, you guys you're crushing it, right?
Crushing it.
I know you can see your kind of deal and everything like that, and where you guys are kind of located. I've been putting up the wrong stamp. or the wrong QR code.
Yeah,
So I've been sharing.
It wasn't the wrong stamp. It was the wrong QR code.
Hey, I sent it to you, right, FOMO? I've sent it to you, yeah.
Nobody likes me. I'm great. I'm a
do
nice
me a
guy.
favor. Do me a favor. Check this one. Right? Is this it? So
Let's take a look.
I'm pretty sure if it says 21, that's what you need to share, right? Because I've been sharing my contest, everybody.
That one is past the stamp number 20 run. Right?
That is 21.
So if you didn't pick up my stamp and you've been scanning it and you see like, oh, look, it's not doing it on the Opus AI app, I've been sharing the actual contest, right? That QR code, and it doesn't work, right? So that a little oopsie.
Yeah.
But if you haven't gotten it, scan that, right? Scan it, get you some fireworks going, get you a nice stamp, and there we go, right? But we cleaned up. We cleaned up a little back house, right? Thank you. But anyways, too, yes, crushing it. The bobbin yesterday, YouTube, great stuff, man. So the chat, crushing it. Thank you. Smash the like button, subscribe if you're not subscribed, and share this out because again, that's what gets that moving. That's what gets that SoFi score moving. And I've been hearing Alpha. I've been hearing Apex. I've been hearing Austin. They got that new Telegram going on over there. If you're not over there, Alpha's going on over there. Really starting to, hear that this portal soon, right? Kind of crazy, bro. So
That's
I'm excited.
What, Apex is saying FOMO and Tim missing out on the Telegram Alpha.
I think
it's true.
I think I've seen a thing that I needed to fill out. What do you call those Google things or something?
Google Doc. Yes, a Google Doc. Yes.
Did you fill out yours?
I did, John. Yes.
I did not.
I'm already in the Telegram group. I've been saying hi to people.
I'm in the group. It's right there.
No, you're not in the group. You're in the group where you get the document. So yes, get in there.
You're right, Apex. It's people like you that keep people like me informed. I want to thank you.
Well, it is. It's all good, but you need to get over there, right? Like I said, there's a lot of cool, huh?
I'm gonna get over there as soon as we're done with this information alpha dropping.
Love it. So there you go.
Stamp up there. I want to make sure I got it.
Yeah, make sure. If you didn't, that's another one, everybody. That portal yesterday had a new stamp. So if you didn't get that, right? Okay. Happy Friday, Anthony.
It's called Connectricity Game Bonus number 4.
Yes.
Join the kickoff crew.
Did you see this? Kung Hei Cha Fa. There you go. I love that. That's how you say it, huh? Kung Hei Fa Chao. I love it.
Hey.
Hey, I'm speaking. I would love to learn Chinese. That's
Kung Hei Fa Chao.
But yeah, first, like I said, we want to go through the news. There's a lot going on. Got some cool stuff. And then look, I know Tim has some real world things going on with news. I also have some good heartwarming things, right? It's nice to see. Good heartwarming.
Feel good story.
Feel good stories. That's right. Huh?
Is there animals in there?
No.
Can we get FOMO to read the feel good story? Because that the way he yells and stuff like that, it'd be really funny to turn the feel good story into a FOMO.
It's actually a video.
I could start off with this sentence. What's this? You need to know what happened in crypto today. Here's the latest news on daily trends and events impacting Bitcoin price.
That's right.
Web3 crypto regulation.
Love
Take it away, Tim.
Yeah.
No, you're on the feel good story, FOMO. Because you got all the feels.
So look at this. The former SEC official compares the NBA crypto partnership to heroin. All right.
What?
Isn't that something? Right?
Heroin and crypto in the same
Right.
So Stark took the X, formerly known as Twitter, to criticize the NBA for allowing the Dallas Mavericks to partner with a now defunct Voyager digital crypto exchange. Like other digital assets platforms, Voyager went belly up in 2022 amid the crypto winter. It reached a $1.65 billion settlement with the Federal Trade Commissions in November of 2023. So here you go. NBA is charged with crypto fraud. It's about time. The crypto carnage fallout continues as Voyager's investors have just filed a 108-page proposed class action lawsuit against the NBA and the firm, MacArthur and English, for their roles. So there you go. Look at there he is. There he is. That's the guy. That's him. That's Mark Cuban, right? Listen, there's a lot of fallout still happening, man. This is kind of wild. But that's what they're saying. Look, the Mavs not only shamelessly exploited their fans and players by shilling crypto FOMO and Diamond Hands.
Yeah.
They're shilling you, FOMO.
I know. They just used my name without paying me.
But the Mavs also share culpability for the devastation that Voyager wreaked upon its investors, Stark said. Think of it this way. If the Washington Wizards decided to partner with a heroin manufacturer, manufacturing firm, or a blood diamond mining company, the NBA would certainly step in and prohibit that arrangement. The same should go for crypto partnerships. So, hey, they're getting hammered right now, right? That's why we talk about DYOR. Do your own research. These mega places, they didn't. They heard all the hype, all the FOMO, right? That stuff's starting to come back. You hear all this stuff with the Bitcoin and the ETFs and all this. It's going to start really ramping up. And, don't get caught up in the emotions, right? Kind of do your research, take your time, go through all this, right? Don't just jump into something ridiculous, right? And that's what they were doing, and they got it handed to them, right? So there you go. Bitcoin ETFs, record third largest inflow day as the price is rising above 46. I think it went over even 47 today. So this is the inflow.
FOMO just said.
Yeah. Third largest influx, totaling $403 million. The large inflows came despite $100 million exiting the grayscale. It's, they're still doing their thing, but it doesn't matter. I think the wave is going to really start coming in. This is what you're seeing, okay? And down here,
bring those numbers to me. What's the minus 102 in the is that what's coming
out? That's the GBTC. That's the grayscale, so, right? Gotcha. Going out, and then all these are coming in
total, right? I got you.
Correct. Yeah.
Not horrible. Not horrible.
Not horrible at all, man. But what happens when this dries up, everybody? Right?
Do you want to tell me?
What happens when that dries up? So here it is, 2.1 billion since their launch in January 11th, indicating a strong demand for Bitcoin in the market. Third largest inflow day today, 46,000, a record new multi-week high. And BlackRock, iShares, Bitcoin Trust, the IBIT, leads the ETF chart with an inflow of 204 million. Fidelity, 128 million. ARK, holding strong, 686. Bitwise, and there you go, man. There's the rest of them. And this is the, GBTC with the outflow, 102 million. So, hey, it's continuing to increase. That's probably why, not all the reason why you've seen it pump, but it's pumping. BlackRock, Fidelity, BTC ETFs see largest debut month of any ETF in 30 years. Remember how the news was telling us that it was just a big old dud, right? Oh, you said it was so much excitement, yeah. And then there you go, largest in 30 years, everybody, right? And it's also, like I said, I don't think these other ones had this sell pressure from another trust that had some of this Bitcoin anyway, right? That offsets this. That's right, because you don't want all that FOMO. If you didn't have the grayscale thing, this would be already getting bonkers, right? It would be, right? And you wouldn't want all that FOMO at the beginning. And plus, everybody, we're way ahead. We're way ahead before the halving. I think it's usually around a 60% below its all-time high before the halving. That's kind of the normal cycle. We're around 30, 40% below all-time highs, right? So just different super cycle. So here you go. This is what it looks like. Here's the top 25 ETFs by asset after 1 month. And there you go. IBIT, that's good old BlackRock, and so on and so forth, right? There you go. Right? So pretty good stuff. That's the kind of the just kind of go across the whole space. But here's some more things. It should kind of interest us. DeFi, compliance to be a top industry trend in 2024. So if anybody, like I said, want to take this, you can get here right here in an interview right there.
In an interview with Cointelegraph, Long said that previous hype cycles fueled by the initial coin offerings and non-fungible tokens will be replaced by real-world utility at scale, which requires compliance, usability, and integration with existing systems.
Yep.
Yeah. In 2024, crypto will break the speculative hype cycles that have defined the booms and busts for the industry since Bitcoin's invention. And the biggest breakthrough in 2024 will be the pioneering compliance for decentralized finance, DeFi.
Exactly. All the stuff that we've been looking for. We need the regulatory. We've been talking about that, Tim, anyway, all the regulatory guardrails. This is what she's saying is going to be the biggest thing in 2024,
Yeah. I just add that, it's you were talking about ICOs and everything like this, and people were acting like it was going to be an ICO and everybody was going to rush in, but Bitcoin's been around since '09 is creation, and 12 is when it started to get recognized, I guess you might call it, when people actually looked at it, and started calling it names, right?
Right.
It
Right.
was real fringe, before that.
Yes.
But once they started tracking it, it was out there. And of course, GPTC was the one collecting most of it. They were the only ones in business to collect it. So that's why they're bleeding it all out, because people, if they could get in, they were over there getting in.
Yeah.
Personally, they do their own thing like we do on our DeFi or whatever.
Yeah.
But if there's businesses that were trying to get in that market, they held it over there, and that's why they're bleeding so much. So it's not, the mainstream media or whoever's reporting on this is like, oh, it's not that exciting. It is exciting because it existed long before the ETFs came out, and
Yes.
that's why you got to realize that it's just they're shifting. This is a huge shift where these players are getting in or moving and setting up their business. It's not like lemonade was invented by the 7-year-old down the street on the corner. It's been around for a while, but when they set up shop, everybody stops and the kid ends up making $60. Crazy.
That's right. Yeah. That's because they want to help out, right? There you go.
Yeah.
So the sector's market cap for DeFi, 79.5 billion at the time of writing this, right? That's not at its all-time high. Remember when DeFi was pumping and crushing it. So it's not by chance that DeFi has drawn attention from regulators worldwide. There is a big, big sector. That's why we get to excited and talk about how we operate like banks over here. That is pretty much DeFi. You can do a lot of amazing things in there. And that's something we might start getting into a little more because it's very interesting, right? The United States is just taking steps to expand oversight of cryptocurrencies and DeFi. New rules adopted by SEC redefining the terms dealer and government securities dealer demand more market participants to register with regulators. So yeah, there's a lot of words they got to redefine over here. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So like I said, it's interesting, and that's a big deal because we love DeFi. Uniswap is one of the most popular dexes. Generated 10 million in fees. Right? That's awesome for liquidity providers. We like liquidity providers.
Nice.
You're muted. You're muted.
That was over the past 7 days.
Is that fee income like going back, like fees?
Yep.
Man, wouldn't you like to have a piece of Uniswap?
Wouldn't that? Well, I don't know about Uniswap. I want a piece of. I know. I hear you.
Would you like a piece of an exchange?
I would.
I would just like a little piece.
I would.
Little piece. And
I would love it if it was like built into an NFT. I would love that. It would be amazing. That would be just amazing. It's great. It's just crazy,
Crazy
but
Cardinal.
anyway, huh?
That's the crazy
Cardinal
fan club right there.
There you go.
Laser eyes.
This is what we're again kind of piggybacking on this. DeFi market sees strong growth in January. So 3.3 million in Ether from this socket protocol. And there's also been a compromise. And I'm trying to look for it in here because that's all kind of what offset a little bit of stuff too with the total value locked in some of these DeFis. But let me go over. However, SUI, that's another kind of a newer one. Pulse Chain demonstrated remarkable total value locked growth, surging 107% and 189% respectively. So this is like I said, this is what's going on with total value locked. It's what all these liquidity, right? That's what you want locked into these exchanges. That's what allows these exchanges to move the tokens in and out. Unlike a Coinbase, everybody, right? Coinbase literally holds all those tokens, and those are Coinbase's. They're not yours. You might think they're yours. They're not yours. So you can send them off. Once you send them off into a MetaMask or a Trust wallet or any other decentralized wallet, then it's yours. Then you have self-custody. But this is how it operates over here. That's why those liquidity pools and all that stuff is so important. Because
Ray, what you're saying is like, if I have $1,000 in the bank has the $1,000, and they're lending it out and they're doing the stuff until I go to the bank and take the $1,000 and walk into my house. Then I have $1,000.
Correct. 100%. Absolutely.
That's 100% because I was just watching another thing on TikTok when Canada was dealing with the convoy.
What are you doing watching TikTok?
Well, it wasn't TikTok. It could have been something, but the people up in Canada, the government was taking people's money, the truckers' money, and they threatened to take their crypto. Well, they can only get their crypto if it was in Coinbase or crypto.com. If it's off the chain, decentralized, they can't touch their crypto.
Right.
That's right. That's why those guys were running around giving out, hard wallets.
Right.
And gave them the codes so that they go in and get their own and do their own stuff. They were giving them DeFi wallets. It was amazing, but the government was doing everything they could to stop that.
Right.
They said crypto's back. OGs, we knew it all the time. We have. We ain't going nowhere.
OGs never left.
That's right. We knew.
Right.
OG.
Yeah, that's right. And Nick George, Apex was playing the trumpet on the video. That's awesome. Good stuff. Good stuff. Let's see. Here we go. This is EDX Chief says opportunity outside the U.S. is much larger as crypto exchange expands to Singapore. So down here, right, if you get into this we're talking about Fidelity, Citadel Securities. Anybody heard of Charles Schwab, right?
I got a Chuck account.
There you go. The derivatives such as Bitcoin and Ethereum futures contracts account for almost 3/4 of total crypto market, according to CC data. With the approval of spot price Bitcoin exchange, traded funds in the U.S., derivatives trading volume surged more than 35%. And like I said, what they're saying is, they're planning a substantial footprint right here, substantial footprint and things in places like Singapore. So the U.S. better get their act together, right?
Now, here's the thing. You said something, and I was listening to is her name Kathy Wood?
Yes.
From ARC.
Yep.
She said something amazing that we don't think about sometimes. I know when we say like NVIDIA, can you get that banner across? Because I don't want to say anything that people
you think this banner's going to save you from a lawyer?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, hey.
There you go. Good luck to you.
I got my own lawyer. You guys met my lawyer earlier.
That's right.
So she actually said we forget sometimes that cryptocurrency is global. And remember you played the video from the president of El Salvador?
Yeah.
Yes.
There is countries with such growth. Like the United States, I don't know how much we're really growing. What is it? 1%, 1.5%?
1 to 3, something like that.
1 to 3. What is Africa growing right now? What is the opportunity in El Salvador's growth? I mean, when you think about that, just get your mind around it. They were not growing because of all the crime. Now, in his opinion, he's one of the most safest countries in the Western Hemisphere. Think of the growth. Think of there's growth there. There's not growth here. There's suffocation here by regulation. Every 2 seconds, they want to take your refrigerator, they want to take your oven, they want to take your gas stove. But in El Salvador, they're not worried about that. Their growth is incredible. So that's my opinion on that.
100% growth. He's stomping out crime. My man's rocking it.
In Africa, there's growth.
Yes.
They could be huge. They could be so much bigger than the United States because they have.
And that's what I listened. I was listening to I don't know if anybody did listen to it because it's like over 2 hours, but the Putin interview, he was kind of laying it out, man. And he was talking about what you're saying. We've controlled people with our monetary system, with the dollar. Dollar is very powerful, man. And that's what I'm saying. People are starting to see cracks in the wall, right? So yeah, I mean that's how we've always kind of been able to kind of push our weight around. And now you're starting to see where now people can use crypto, and what we've always been talking about is explosion, right?
It's okay. Here's a prediction. Are we ready for prediction?
I'm ready.
2030, the IMF will not be necessary. There can be a Bitcoin fund that can fund countries, okay, and actually pay off the debt of countries. And then the country can pay back that fund without any predatory lending. What's your thought on that, Tim? What do you think of that, Tim?
Yeah, Tim.
Yeah.
If I had a mic, I would drop it right now. And we have a couple of friends, not the biggest fans of that 3-letter word.
Yeah.
So what do you think about that, Tim? What do you think?
Yeah, no, that's huge. That the IMF is they see the handcuffs coming put on them. They're not going to be able to do anything anymore. the way they control the other countries.
Yeah, because there's going to be some
people,
Bitcoin trillionaires out there. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? There's going to be funds where you can possibly stake your own Bitcoin. Do you follow me, Tim? You feel where I'm going?
Yeah, but I mean, let's think about this. That what is Dubai and over there, UAE? One of it's oil money, right?
Right.
That funds that whole thing. I mean, think about El Salvador, who started. It's coming up on a year and a half ago, probably coming up on 2 years. They started, investing in Bitcoin. That country is going to go crazy if we see the God candle and all that kind of stuff happening. And he's on a daily buy spree.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So imagine that now El Salvador becomes one of the richest countries
in the world.
That's right.
We're on the cusp of change.
Yes.
And then we live here, which is a great country, but man, they really stifle innovation at times.
It is, but again, I got more stories. You're going to be surprised.
Tell me about stories, Ray. Tell me a story.
More, because again, we do. I get a little frustrated with our country too, but there's also good things, right? Good things. So, but I agree. Thank you for that's all.
I'm just trying to give it to you, man.
Look here. AI acceptable in the 80s. Did you know this? This is a shout out to good old Austin. He making fun of Atari and Apex. They make fun of our old school gaming consoles. The consoles, right? Look at this. Best known for creating console games like Sonic the Hedgehog, Sega in the 1980s dabbled in home computers that harnessed artificial intelligence. Did you know that? Given it predated the web, is before the web. There was very little information online about this until recently when the SMS Power Sega fan forum published an info dump on 1986 Sega AI. You want to take a look at it? You want to see the AI?
Yeah.
Look at that guy. Look at that. That's one of the first AIs, everybody. Look at that. Sega. Nice. So look, this expanding the possibilities with artificial intelligence. Sega AI computer. Look at that, huh? So it had 16-bit NEC chip running at a 5 megahertz and 128 kilobytes of RAM, and was mainly used in educational settings in Japan between 86 and 89. So pretty cool, man. That's kind of funny. Ancient copy of Electronics magazine said Sega AI was built to run programs written in the Prolog AI language rather than BASIC. So wow, look at that. Sega, I give it up to them, right?
Nice.
Early on.
More power in that Sega machine than it took to get to the moon.
I knew there had to be AI when I was moving those little football players around.
No, they weren't.
I knew there was AI blocking it.
Are you talking about the shaking board?
No, I'm talking about the little thing where you'd have the dash.
And
you,
moving the dashes around.
He moves three places.
And you keep flipping it. It keeps rolling through the screen. That's right. I do. But yes,
he's at the 15-yard line. 20. Come on.
But anyway, now a little feel good. I got two little stories. Feel good, right? Good stuff. Check this out. Anybody want to take this? You can read it. But here you go. Read this. This is a big deal.
First of all, can you go up for the animal? I just want to see that.
You like the buffalo. You like
what you want to say is I'm going to educate both.
I thought that was a bison.
No, it's a bison. So bison, the only animal in the world that when it's caught in a snowstorm, it actually faces where the storm's coming from.
Yeah,
it takes the storm head on, so it knows exactly where it's at.
Correct.
So you knew that?
No, well, I'm thinking. I don't mean to get off goofy, but when we would practice when nuclear explosions would happen when we were battling, we would face the blast and we would put our head towards the blast. But it's funny, the storm, right?
Yeah,
I'm thinking.
Yeah, okay, that's cute, but that's what they wanted to rip your head off because that ain't helping.
We get the Kevlar. You have the Kevlar on.
Listen to me.
Is it Kevlar?
So I just want to let you know that's a beautiful thing with a bison. Takes the storm head on.
So is there a difference?
Read the thing. A massive discovery of rare earths.
Yes.
Now, rare earths means earth minerals.
No, we're going to get into the story. I think
break America's crippling dependence on China. Are you trying to say they're going to dig up that ground?
And listen. Yes.
You're telling me they're going to mine the ground?
Because when I show you the difference of what we have compared to them,
talk to me, Ray.
It's kind of ridiculous. because this could change. You know how we talk about how we owe so much debt in this country?
Oh, we got to take a meteor out.
You see how much? Well, we got enough. We got enough for 53,000 meteors. Okay. So just to give you an idea, 44 metric tons of resources are coming out of China. It's been the source for 95% of the world's components.
It's horrible.
Rare earth minerals, all this stuff, all these electronics that we use. Oh,
yeah,
right.
Yeah.
Go down to here. Go down here. Read that.
When do you take it?
That could be changing. As a report in the Daily Mail reveals, the mining company has announced the discovery of more than 2.34 billion metric tons in Wyoming.
Crazy. Now, compared to that,
real estate agent right now, I need to buy some land in Wyoming.
44 metric tons is what the world has been getting supplied with. And now they just found that we, right here in the good old US of A in Wyoming.
Yeah.
So
you want me to put a damper on that? You want me to put a damper on that, Ray, for you?
Sure, John.
China has just put a bid to buy the land.
Yeah.
And Biden's going to approve it because he's a nice guy.
Well, what are you going to do? Why are you going to get in there? You don't just make up. Don't be fake news. Don't be fake news.
That's why they were flying the balloon overhead. They were looking for that 2.34 billion. Like, oh, I see some tons of stuff.
So this company, American Rare Earths Incorporated, announced that the reserves near Wheatland dramatically surpassed the Asian nation's 44 metric tons, saying it exceeds our wildest dreams. Drilling only 25% of the property, right? Wildest dreams. So there you go. Yes, it's only 1,844 acres. And yes, I believe they're going to use that, right? And this is that rare earth. These are the things, right? These are them.
Neodymium. Can you why don't you read that, Ray?
Don't try it.
Okay, Ray, why don't you read those?
Yeah, I don't need to. You can read. There you go.
Go ahead.
Read
it.
Yeah.
Aluminium, paraminium, ceraminium, depositidium, terabinium.
He said depositidium.
Dysprosium. That's diprosium.
This is what it's for: hybrid vehicles, military applications, and more. Right? Yeah, I mean, it's kind of a big deal because we're all going into this new amazing technological advancement. Right? Now, another thing we talk about this all the time with education. Right? The world is a train wreck. They don't educate our kids. No. I love this woman. Right? This woman has come up with an amazing way because she's teaching them about money. John.
She's in Charlotte.
She's in Charlotte, and I'm gonna have to mute myself. I'm gonna play a couple different things because I got more over here because she's rocking it, man. And I want to give her her due because she is crushing it for. And I think at third grade. Okay, so let me mute myself and listen.
I love third grade.
There you go. I love.
That was just about a year ago for you, Tim.
Yeah.
Beloved third grade math teacher Shelby Lattimore is always on the go.
I'm tutoring. I'm a science coordinator. I'm,
coaching basketball.
I'm coaching basketball.
Let's go. Come on, hustle. And she's making sure kids in her Charlotte, North Carolina class are having candid conversations about money.
A lot of my students of color, they see their parents living check to check. They see the money management of not thinking long term.
Miss Lattimore is inflating your rent.
No, come on.
I sure am.
Her lessons, real world tough love combined with fun.
You're charging third graders rent.
I am. I sure am.
Using fake money and a budget, students pay to use desks and chairs. They even earn salaries for helping out.
It gives you a life lesson how money is.
Their financial exercises drawn from Miss Lattimore's own life as an educator, struggling to make ends meet.
I am going to take your money.
Now.
That's very inspirational.
No, but I got more. Wait till you see the lessons because now I'm going to go to the other video. It's incredible. It's amazing. She's awesome because I mean she charges them for their desks, everything to do. You got to pay extra for any kind of snacks if you get snacks in the room.
Snacks are not included.
No. You probably get charged to go to the bathroom, and none of those kids are going to the bathroom anymore.
I can only handle an inclusive classroom.
That's right. Well, hey, forget that. Then you'd be booted out. That's
$50 a week. I need all the snacks I can get.
$50. So check it out. Like I said, I'm gonna skip around through here. This next one, and because I got them written down where she's just doing the lesson plans. look at her lesson plans and what she's doing. It's amazing.
Your rent for your chair and your desk is $5. It is $5. So go ahead and count up your money. $5.
So the foundation of what we're doing in this class is really just having them build their wallet. I hit them with rent.
I asked how much money always needs to stay in your wallet at all times. $5. Why? Marley, why? Because your rent is $5.
So we had a little conversation of what the beginning of the year in January, and it was hectic.
Does anybody know what inflation means? Your rent is now $7. Janae, what I will do for you is because cost of living goes up, unlike what really happens in America, I will also up your pay. You're okay with that? Okay.
I just think that teachers should.
But at least she's teaching them real things, man. You know?
Yeah,
So
they
they
get the
gotta earn,
concepts real quick.
huh?
They'll get the concepts real quick.
100%, absolutely. You're muted if you're. Yeah.
Yeah, here's the thing that's crazy.
Yeah.
Tell me how many likes she has on that video.
93.
Yeah, it should be 93,000 or
It should
like
be.
930,000. Because
Well, here I skipped through here. This is not YouTube. She does this on TikTok, and her as a teacher, she now earns 6 figures through
okay, good.
TikTok
That's awesome.
because she's putting out content like this to teach
Yeah.
other teachers
100.
how to teach kids about money.
Yeah, I've never been taught money like that. She's awesome.
For real. That is awesome. And that's what I'm saying. You know, people being creative and innovative and doing all kinds of things, especially as a teacher. They're very, very important, most important people in the world. And she's coming up with ways and also offsetting because she does it, like I said, TikTok. So now she doesn't even worry about her teacher salary. She makes 6 figures on TikTok. Crazy.
Nice.
Good for
Nice.
her. Right?
As she
So,
should.
yeah, as she should. And like I said, I just thought that was awesome. It's good to hear good stories. So there you go.
Hey, I
right?
think she should go to Washington, D.C. and teach Yellen how inflation wasn't transitory. What do you think?
Transitory.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah, me think, she can do a good job.
That's right. Maybe
I'm not saying.
she could be a good cabinet member. Absolutely.
100%. Yeah, she's fired.
Now switching
So
gears.
what was the movie where they go, explain it to me like I'm a third grader?
Yeah, exactly.
Was that big? Was
yeah.
that big?
I thought it was Billy Madison.
There's a couple of them.
Oh.
Yeah. That's it's a great saying. Yeah, I mean, it is.
So you made me laugh with the hedgehog, the Sonic. Some again on this thing says my son just asked me what size iPad I used when I was a little kid, and she's like this, going, I just put glue on my hand and wait for it to dry, and then I peeled it off. Remember Elmer's glue? You would put it on your hands.
It would.
That's what we did when we were kids, and these people are knocking around an iPad at Mach 30.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, pretty interesting.
Right on. But switching gears, because again, we like to kind of give you some ideas of what the heck is going on in this space. And you need to hear, it's like kind of new term you're starting to hear, crypto points, right? And this is from today. This guy, Arthur Hayes, is a big, co-founder, of BitMEX, predicts that successful Web3 projects will adopt. They're going to adopt this points program thing, right? And it's just like a new kind of concept going forward, because these ICO days were a train wreck. Everybody, there was all kinds of rug pulls. People raised money, supposedly had a roadmap to build something, never built it, and people got wrecked, right? So this is just a new kind of concept to think about. Is this here, right? This point system. So I won't go into here because it's a very long article. I can drop it in there as in the description. But Points Guard is an essay on a new pseudo ICO crypto fundraising and engagement method. If you don't understand what points are and why they're going to be used and abused, read on. So that's what that is. But this points guard, the ICOs and yield farming had their benefits. They've also brought about several challenges in crypto projects. ICOs may allow millions of retail investors to purchase project tokens, giving them the chance to invest early in new potential innovations. They would also attract regulatory hurdles. When you sell something to retail, some regulators call that a security and require you to do a crap ton of things, right? So, like I said, on the other hand, while yield farming, that's a DeFi thing, right? Mm-hmm. That's what I'm saying. You start getting into this weird, securities. You don't know the regulations, but if we can just use a points type system where it builds to that, that's kind of what you're looking at. I'm going to get into it more. Where, like I said, I'll explain this in more detail. But this is his idea of what you think this point system is. It will have repercussions if pursued too aggressively when you're doing this yield farming, right? Hayes explained that this could inflate the finite token supply very quickly. As a result, the token's price could fall. And we've seen that, especially unlocking, doing all kinds of different things. All of a sudden the curve moves and these tokens are just, bam, right? Get the basement dropped out. So leaving users with no more incentives to use the protocol, right? They get all pissed off and they're out, right? There you go. That's some of the problems, right? So Hayes believes that this approach would not be considered as a contract between the project and the user for future tangible rewards, and does not provide any form of fiat or crypto exchange between the project and the users. So if you use the point system, it's not so much like a security, right? And I don't mean to jump around, but now I want to explain to you what I'm talking about.
It's not exchanged for dollars or whatever you want to.
Well, here, picture this.
Whatever the crypto is. Yeah.
I know we're a little older, and every one of us here, we played in the arcade, right? You guys used to go to the arcade, sure. Right? You remember how the arcade used to have its own tokens?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, you put $1 in, sometimes you get 10.
Right.
Actually, you didn't get 4 quarters. You got sometimes 8. You got the little brass kind of looking tokens. Sure.
Right. Yep. And you could only use those tokens in that arcade.
Correct, which is amazing because if you took them home, you never brought them back. And
I did. I went back.
You're the best.
But anyways, no, you're right. That's what I want you to start to understand what it's talking about here. And you start thinking about, look, we got GMs, we got points, we got things like that. Think about it. So you're an arcade, right? You go out, I go to Publix, I can't do anything with those tokens, right? Right? You're playing in the arcade just with those tokens, but you could win them. Look at the little claw machine
right here. We got something from Deborah, Chuck E. Cheese, which is a perfect example. Chuck E. Cheese has their own little tokens with their logo. Oh, look at this guy. He has his own little token.
He's got them.
I got one of those right on my desk right here in case I ever go back to whatever it is, sport time.
There you go. Look at
play the games.
Yeah.
So what's the advantage of that, Ray, versus just a change machine?
Well, yeah, I'm just giving you the concept of what we're going to talk here, because this is why it's different, right? We can understand the arcade. You can only use those reward tokens. Those tokens there, you could the claw machine. You could win the skee ball and get the tickets, and then go get a stuffed animal. And those rewards you could take out of the arcade, and they have value, right? You could sell them somewhere outside of the arcade. There's value there. Right, but the tokens themselves didn't have any value, right? Now in crypto, these points could be different cross chains. You could take them outside of the arcade.
That's cool,
right? So, and I'm saying that's what I'm telling you. Still, maybe no value. Maybe it's not on some exchange, but there's value in these other games, right? That are being played all on these different boards and on different chains, right? Is very cool, and that's what I'm saying. Let's look at what crypto points are, right? Crypto points refer to a system, Web3 project, used to assign value to certain behaviors. Web3 project developers may give out crypto points to gamify their protocol, aid with governance or voting, deter airdrop farmers, and more. These points can be a bridge to a cryptocurrency payment or other rewards. Often, Crypto points are centralized. A specific Web3 project is disseminating and tracking their point system rather than recording those points on the blockchain. So far, at least 12 crypto projects have given out more than 40 billion points to thousands of users. Here's a look at what points are and why they're being handed out. So here, what are points, right? For the last few years, crypto projects have decided to suddenly airdrop, and we've seen it. You can do airdrop farming everywhere. I mean, that's great and all, but what does that do to the tokens, right? What does that do to the project? Because now you just drop, and I get it. It's a cool marketing piece, right? It gets everybody using the protocol, but what happens when everybody dumps it and sells it, right? This is different. It's a different kind of concept. This resulted in a windfall for the recipients. However, this led to a large amount of airdrop farming, and that's people that didn't care about the project, right? They're just trying to take value from the project just for their own purposes, okay?
Right.
As speculators tried to create high levels of activity for projects they guessed might do an airdrop in order to get a bigger share if it takes place. Points are somewhat of an evolution of this trend. They can be used to incentivize certain activity while keeping the control in the hands of the project's founders, or a decentralized system, right? It's just maybe a way so you could keep all the value within a treasury or whatever it is. It's a like I said, a DeFi or an NFT project. You can keep the value with the community. If the founders wish, they might reward points holders with tokens if they do an airdrop, right? Or they might not reward points holders at all. It's truly it's not a token, right? Why drop a token if the lore of the token is working well enough? There's also a regulatory angle. Some projects may feel that giving out points is a way to incentivize activity ahead of pending airdrops without talking about it in advance. You're just playing a game, and right, like, let it be fun, do the activity, get points, do all this stuff. So what are crypto points for? Here we go. Incentivizing activity. We heard that anywhere. You got to be active in this place, right? You have to be active. Gamification. Some cryptocurrency projects incorporate gamification elements by introducing a point system to make interacting with the project more engaging. Yes, leaderboards, right? Unlock badges, virtual rewards, bridge to tokens. Listen, who knows? Whatever the game you're playing, say you had 50,000 game tokens, and those game tokens turned into the real cryptocurrency, right? That's the point. Is you took part in this ecosystem, you garnered all these points, and now the project is going to do a real airdrop, and they know without a doubt, shadow of a doubt, who's really there. Not people engagement farming, not people who are just trying to take money from the project and leave. You know the real ambassadors and the real deal people in this project, right? It's pretty neat. So what are more Web3 projects using crypto points? There is, like I said, dissuading airdrop farming. That it's a crazy thing. I'm not a big fan of that anyway. Incentivizing engagement, community building, right? Driving adoption. This is the point. You don't want to get into all the weeds with people when you got to explain the roadmap and what's this do, what's that do. Just play the game. Get active, right? Maybe start watching a YouTube video. Maybe start being over on Space. Get active, right? And enhancing governance. I didn't really get into this one. Crypto points can be tied to governance rights within the project's ecosystem. Users who hold a certain amount of points may be granted voting privileges, or on proposals, right? So, like I said, it's pretty interesting, man. Are crypto points the same as cryptocurrencies? Yes and no. They can be. They don't need to be. They're not on an exchange, right? So, like I said, these are some that are starting to implement this stuff. Here's Friend Tech, Blur. Anybody remember Blur? Right. Yeah. That's some of these ones that have been doing this, right? So, it's like I said, I thought this was very interesting, and then I wanted to wrap it up because there was some cool news I think you were going to like, FOMO. This is a big deal, right? Anybody heard of Avalanche?
Sure.
The first major console release for Web3 game built on Avalanche. Who's excited for Play Off the Grid? This is going to be on Xbox, everybody. Right? This is the first Web3 game that will be on one of those major platforms. Right? And again, you know what I like to point out? Avalanche. You guys know how much market cap, you know how big Avalanche is? Big market cap, right? Oh, it 366 likes, right? Just saying, this is a massive project, bro. So, just funny, because this is the game. That's
what account is that? The Avalanche account that made that announcement, or whose account is that off?
That's Avalanche.
That is Avalanche. Yeah.
1 million followers. All right, and you got 300
likes. Ugh.
For a major game being released on Xbox, right? This is no joke. This thing, right? No joke. So I'm just gonna scroll through a little bit. Then I got the video to watch because guess what I would say what the NFT stuff is, right? The NFT stuff is where you're kind of putting your gun together, doing all the cool stuff like that. Pretty cool, man. It's kind of outrageous, bro. You'll see because I'm gonna play the video. But man, like I said, FOMO, this looks like the Call of Duty. When I play the video, it's crazy, man. So it looks like a little bit like Fortnite with this island, right, that you're on. And then it's very Call of Duty-ish. So look at this. You get the little cyber limbs, right? You could throw an arm on, right?
I need that.
Here's the guns. This is what I'm going to show you. Look, you see this? Well, this is a dynamic NFT. Anybody ever heard of a dynamic NFT? You should.
I got one.
I've heard of one before.
You should, right? This is what they're doing. Wonder where they got that. That's pretty cool.
I bet Sniper knows all about that one.
No, it is. It's awesome. And then, like I said, you just this is the first one. And yeah, there's Dr. Doom. He made a video on this game, right? It's I think it's like 500,000 now. But
that's not Daryl Hall?
No, you don't know Dr. Doom?
Video rate, does it pop up?
Oh no, I'm gonna watch it. Yeah. Let me I gotta mute myself. Let me turn this music
Don't
off.
mute yourself too much, Ray. We love you.
So let me go over here and I'll come back to this. But this is the video of putting your gun together.
Oh, don't talk that way, Ray.
Gunzilla.
Ray.
Yeah.
Take my money now. Take my money.
Not money, it's points. You're gonna need points to upgrade your gun.
I'm gonna take my money, buy points, whatever I need to buy.
Yes. But that's what I'm saying, man. I mean, yes.
I gotta say that gun is just gorgeous.
Well, here I haven't watched any of this, so if I watch it and there's some stuff on there, don't hold me accountable, okay? I'm gonna click this, right? So let's watch this. Dr.
Something bad.
Do it.
Dr. Disrespect.
Dr. Disrespect.
Hold on.
Don't be crazy, Dr. Disrespect.
Do it. Get the loot.
And today I'm trying to complete one of the narrative jobs. This game has a 60-hour narrative campaign, and With 150 players on the island fighting each other,
Wow.
you'll never know if some other players will show up to interfere. The job I'm doing is to escort a convoy carrying a hacker called Rose. Let's begin.
Rose.
We're in a
It's
location
always
Rose.
Kyiv right now, and the
Look at the
visuals,
movement. Very good.
the best I've ever seen in a battle royale, and it's still in development. We'll try to sneak up on these guys.
Go to the right. Oh wait, there's enemies in front of us.
Tonight.
Going far right.
Two guys in the middle of the street. Easy, one team. We'll try to get above them.
Oh, you just shut up.
What was that? Some got a Spider-Man move?
Yeah, no, he's got a cable with a hook.
Grappling hook, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, come on, man. I want one of those. This looks like New York City.
That's 700 points.
Guys.
Looks like when New York's going to be in 2030. I'm just saying.
Not for the Bitcoiners.
What's the matter with
Yeah,
the shot?
not for the Bitcoiners, right.
Here, I'll take care of it.
I think all done.
All right, let's get to the garage.
Get to the garage.
This is for the non-coiners right
You
here.
guys are a little slow. Let me
That
go
live
ahead
in
and
this life.
Come on, man. Get it open. Get it open.
Welcome.
That look, you know what that is right there, Ray? That could be the table of crowns.
The table of yeah, I don't want it in this area. I would rather it be in a more lush and like an island setting. That's a beautiful.
Yeah, look like a crown.
It is, but I'm just saying. Look at that's pretty realistic. That's pretty good, right?
Yeah.
So,
hey, if that goes into VR,
mhm.
I theoretically would not go to work anymore.
Yeah, that's right.
You can make money playing that game. Like we're talking about XP, like make money. That would
Don't
be
even
my new job.
Don't even think about that. You can. The gun need it's an NFT. You got the points and all that. You got to do. There is an ecosystem of money right there, man.
I'm telling
that's
you.
What if people don't understand how all this is going to work, and that's why we all get excited about the gaming, because that's huge. I mean, they'll go bonkers, and if anybody knows how much gamers spend in this stuff,
What are you talking about? I just spent $100 on Call of Duty Zombies.
In a heartbeat.
Like 2 seconds, I had to get some new coins because you get like 15,000 coins to get some better guns.
That's right. That's right.
I'm playing with some basic pop.
But I'm just saying, this is the first game that is going to be on, one of those major Xbox platforms, right? And there you go. Which has some integration with NFTs like the guns, and it's not all of they're not promoting it like that. But you understand that's Avalanche, right? You understand that's why you see, and it's not the only reason Avalanche is pumping, right? I mean, it's pumping because the whole crypto market is pumping, like you see this, right? But Avalanche is crushing it, right? They're taking off. This is a gaming platform, right? Avalanche is a game
in the world. It's top 10, right?
It is top 10. And what I was telling you, look, here's the market cap, $14 billion, and they're getting 300 likes.
Yeah, that's a little crazy.
So
that's because they're not giving out points to get the likes.
That's right. They got to get crypto points. Yes. But that's why we get so excited, is because you have something so viral, so amazing, like an app that is a layer 1 blockchain. And
Go ahead. I had a question. You just made me think of something.
Right.
Do you ever think, like a Netflix, I'm just saying, let's call it a streaming service.
Yeah.
Do you ever think they will pay you to watch movies in the beginning?
Absolutely.
And actually write a review.
And review it. And review it.
I was about to tell you, I was going to say to you, watch a movie and review it and be part of a community of action. And then, hey, watch our movie. It's a pre-release.
Yes.
I'm part of this club. When we watch it, we get so much Avalanche.
Right. Absolutely. Your activity. What are we saying? Your activity
goodness.
will matter. Does everybody understand? That's what I'm saying. You're seeing this future
Come on, guys.
where AI is going to take away a lot of jobs. There's everybody knows that. That's a done deal. That's going to happen. But do you realize how you're going to offset that stuff, right? By, like you just said, you love movies. You get to do what you love, right? and get rewarded and get paid in these different ways like that. So you love, right? What?
I got an idea.
Yeah.
The game that we were just watching, right?
Yes.
He's shooting the enemies. Off to the left, there's a Burger King. He goes into the Burger King. He orders. He pays with his Avalanche, which is DoorDash or Uber Eats. And they show up at the door while I'm playing the game, and I ordered in the restaurant in the game.
In the game.
Hello. I just blew your mind.
That's Web3, John.
I just blew.
Yes.
Everybody in the audience, they're all dead now.
It is. And it shows up. You're over there buying Bob's Burgers. You got Bob's Burgers.
Watch this. It ding-dongs in the game when it arrives. Like, I'll be playing, and all of a sudden it'll be like, boop, boop. There'll be a picture pop up of your food by the door. And with certain people in our club, it'd probably go to a different state, possibly across the country. But the picture we get will be from our front door.
Wait, John, what if in that game all of a sudden you see driving down the street, it's not a tank or one of those old cars. You see the Uber Eats guy drive up and park across the street, and he just starts waving at you.
Oh,
and you're like,
dude, and you can't see him. He's like a transparent car, and he waves to you, and he goes, "Your food's ready." I go, "Guys, I gotta go into this," and then you can get out of the game for a minute, go into a safe, not a safe room, but a room that's a safe.
It's an Uber Eats car. You get in there, and he hands you the bag.
Yes.
Oh my goodness, Ray, you guys.
That's the point.
That car is the timeout car. You can just go get an Uber Eats car, and you're safe. It's like a safe house.
It's the same guy. Yeah, he's eating. He's eating.
Pay an extra $2 in Avalanche to take a 15-minute lunch break in the car. Nobody can shoot me. I'm in the car.
That's right.
That's right.
Oh my goodness.
But that's what I'm saying. Like say you are in that game, but you go into that restaurant, right?
Yeah.
Into the game.
Restaurant, you're safe.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right.
But you just crossed into, just like we would click on a website. You just crossed into that website.
Yes.
Right.
You went through a portal.
That's right. It's right.
I went through the Burger King portal, guys. I got to get some Burger King.
Right. We're trying to get you to understand. It's amazing. It's like I said, it's amazing.
And then when you go into Burger King and you order, you get extra Avalanche points to get more guns because Burger King wants you stopping, and you create this whole ecosystem.
Double XP. You get double XP.
So instead of saying more fries with that, you want more rounds?
You want more rounds?
Grenades?
Hey, what's your burger? Hey, do you need a silencer?
Right.
Dude, don't even say that. That's it. Dude, I do need a silencer. Hey, what's this? Hey, with your fries and your Big Mac or Burger King was a Whopper, would you like to packer punch your gun to level 2?
That's right.
Just please add $5.
But all you'd have to do. Go ahead, Tim.
John, for 100 points, I can let you out the back door. Or for 1,000 points, you can get up onto the roof.
Or you invite your team. Come on in the restaurant. Let them eat too.
Oh my goodness!
You call them on your headset. Hey, Alpha team.
Yeah.
Get into Bob's Burgers. Get into Bob's Burgers.
Or what's hit on the key thing? 872-954. You're in. Get in here. Oh my goodness.
But that's what I'm saying. You'll start seeing it because it's a very easy transition for gamers. They already are doing it, right? They just don't have the economy. There's no monetary system in there, right?
But I'm playing all day. I'm making lunch money.
Yes.
Listen to me.
Yes.
The way I'm killing people, I'm leveling up. I got XP. Hey, what are we gonna do for dinner? I don't know. I got 100,000 XP. What do you want?
Right.
And then there's different restaurants around the thing. There could be a whole restaurant row.
Right.
You know how they do everything? You're just running down the restaurant. Hey, we're going to have steak and potatoes today. We got to hit the fine dining before we head in.
Right.
Come on, man.
Well, and it doesn't have to be, again, I know this isn't for everybody. You're not going to go around killing people, right? There could be a place where it's at a dog park and you're training dogs, right? You're an animal lover.
You're training dogs. Yeah, that's it.
Well,
serious. That's great.
But I'm just saying, that's it's
teaching classroom.
Right.
Teaching what the woman was
that's what exactly right.
She's doing the videos and she has a classroom and people are going into her classroom and they're earning. What is it? What do you call it? Earn to learn?
Yeah. Earn to learn. Yes.
I'm telling you, you just blew my mind tonight, right?
Well, I mean, that's why I said it's exciting, man. That's why we, seriously. I mean, that's what the whole reason. You can, as soon as you start unlocking and you start seeing the concepts and you get the, analogies and things like that. Like even when we were talking about the arcade, people get all that. You understand that, right? You can't use the tokens elsewhere, but in this world, you can. You would be able to use the arcade tokens in here to buy Bob's Burgers that's inside the game, right?
Yes.
And you're using a different company. You're going across a threshold where it would be a different website, but you're able to do. That's why this interoperability type thing is a big deal, right?
Well, letting you know too, there's a lot of gamers that don't like basic guns, so they're in this game, and it's going to say for, I think it was 20,000 tokens, it's $100. So you're going to see people doing that all day. Now there's money in the chest per se, and that's paying for the food.
Right.
And I'm sure they can work out a back end deal where Burger King and all the fast foods are paying 15%. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They're putting 15% back in the game.
Yep.
They're not going to complain. They're like, we got the gamers. I'm just letting you know, fantastic, Ray.
No, it is.
What a find.
It is. And that's like I said, that's why everybody's always said that this will probably want to be the one with the big mass adoption.
Right.
Because it's an easy transfer for these guys. Because look, I mean, even the same channels that they use. You see what I'm saying? It's the same stuff, man. It's just that they do want to keep it pure. That's the one thing they don't like the crypto because it's all hypey and that kind of garbage. But yeah, man, very, very exciting. And then last but not least, I did want to show you. I think we should do a show in itself, just on this stuff like this, right? This is playtoearn.net. Okay, these are all Web3 games.
I didn't even know that existed, Ray. Why are you keeping this stuff a secret for us? What are you doing, Ray?
Oh, that's what I'm saying. We got alpha. We tell you things,
What are you
right?
telling me? I've been hanging out with you for like 3 years.
Did I tell you to get Avalanche?
I can be playing games.
Did you get Avalanche?
I got Avalanche in my wallet.
Just saying.
Not as much as I would like now.
That is the main. It's just for gamers, man. But all Avalanche, man. All Avalanche.
So
right?
Is that rewards in Avalanche, or I have to? Is that when?
No, that's a chain that they use. They're building, and using. Like, let's look at this. I don't know what it is, right? Eternity, battle, eternity. Players can choose from many different classes, each with unique abilities. Battle fierce enemies and win fabulous. So eternity. Here's a trailer.
Fabulous prizes, fabulous.
But the point is that like I said, the big deal that I was talking about is you're talking about an Xbox, right? That's a major platform, everybody, right? I'm not talking. This is a role play game just on a chain, on a blockchain. That's different. When you're talking about PlayStation and Xbox, those are major platforms. So let me mute this here. Let's see. But I just picked it. It's a game, right? Let's see.
He's got almost nice.
And see that's not even close to what we saw before, right?
Right.
It's not, unless you like the role playing game thing, that kind of stuff, RPG. But yeah, I mean, main reason why people would play that it's just earning money, just like Axie Infinity. Have you anybody ever seen that? You've seen it? You've seen that? Yeah.
Is that the original one? Is that the OG?
That is the OG. Yes, correct.
Are they still playing that?
Oh, look at us! Look, we're showing up over here. It's nice. Look at us. But anyways,
still playing that?
Axie, yes, absolutely, it's still going on. Yeah. Yep. Yeah, their token is somewhere down. Let me see.
It is pretty up there. It's not that far down.
Yeah, it's down there. No, it's down there. It's lower 100.
Here it is. You just passed it.
Did I? Okay, there you go.
Right there, 75.
Yeah, it's pumping. Just like everything else, man. The whole market, it's all green.
The game? Can you even see the game in any of that last screen you were on?
Yeah, sure.
See Infinity on
Axie
that.
Infinity. Yeah, I mean that one. I'm like I said, that is the OG, man.
There it is, gameplay. That's right, second one down. Have you ever seen the game?
Yeah.
Okay.
I tried to get baby like hey, get to work. I was gonna buy her a leveled up one of these little
Yeah, what is it? This guy's making $300 a day playing Axie Infinity.
Absolutely, man.
Wow.
That used to like for the Philippines during the pandemic, that saved people's lives.
Yeah, that's $300 a day. That's a lot of money.
It is.
That's 9 G's a month.
It is. I'm trying not to look for a long one.
Yeah, I just was curious what the play looked like. You can do whatever you want.
Yeah, I got you. Let me see. This one looks.
I just never seen it before ever. That's what it looks like.
He's likely not to play anything here since we just used our bug signal. So I wouldn't be surprised if he doesn't play anything. All right, well, he does. He plays two. Oh, no. Oh, shit. Oh, no. Oh, no. So no heal for me. Whoopsie. Crit. Damage. And we'll leave your next guy feared. I like it.
Wow. So what is it? Is it like a card game or something?
Much a card game, correct? And it's one of those. It's a role play. It's very simple. Like you go attack, right? You got to throw your cards together to get
man or something a little bit when you go to the towers or something.
Yeah, but you're gonna play it. You're making pretty good coin, right?
That's incredible.
But the downside is, listen, that's what I'm trying to tell everybody. That's why the point system is so much better, because it's probably, I don't know how it's sustainable, right? If you're whatever, if you got a bunch of people start playing, or you got a bunch of people who are whales dumping your token, it's really going to mess up the gameplay, right?
Absolutely.
Well, why wouldn't you use a point system and you do it that way, and then they can roll over into the actual crypto, the project, the assets, and things like that, right? It just makes sense, right? I'm just saying it's a pretty unique, and like I said,
great. I appreciate that, Ray. That's an eye-opening experiencing right there.
No, thank you, man. Appreciate it.
That's
I know
crazy.
We went a little over. I think Tim had some real world stuff, and then
Tim, you got IRL?
A little bit. It was gonna make you mad though.
So you told me my normal day.
But hold on, I brought this one in for you. Hold on, this is for you, FOMO.
I want the knife.
I love that. That was one of my favorite parts. Please.
And
then he does
the knife.
That's right. He goes, the knife. No. Yeah,
that's a good one. Yep, that's a golden child. That's
right. One of his first big hits.
That's correct.
For Eddie Murphy.
Yep.
Let me see. Do I have some real world stuff to talk about?
IRL.
We do. But this show actually gave me ideas about what could go on here, and I'll tell you. Let me share this one. This is this is not a cartoon character. This is actually Janet Yellen.
It's not a cartoon character.
I thought it was a new Smurf character. It looks like the new Smurf character.
All right. So anyway, she is the Treasury Secretary. Janet Yellen said on Thursday that she expects additional bank stress and financial losses from weaknesses in the commercial real estate market, but believes this will not pose systemic risk in the banking system. And actually, I have the tab. Let me show. Here's the video of it. So she's there on in DC reporting. So let me hit the play button. You guys should be able to hear this.
Mortgage originators and servicers. I see in the data that I'm sure you see as well.
You got it on
fast there. I'll let you guys listen at normal speed.
Yeah.
They continue to gain market share from banks over the last 10 years. Non-banks originated approximately 70% of single-family mortgages in the first half of 2023. Does this shift away from banks to non-banks pose financial stability risk due to non-banks' lack of access to deposits for short-term financing? Is this a concern? Is this something that we should be looking into as well?
Here it comes.
Senator, yes, it is. And FSOC is very focused on that because non-bank mortgage companies lack access to to deposits which banks have. They're short-term, they're reliant on short-term financing that may be a lot less stable than deposits. And in stressful times, their credit lines can be pulled. They don't have access to the kinds of liquidity backstops that banks have as well, such as the Fed's discount window. They tend to have very limited capital and loss absorbing capacity, and mortgage service rights are a less liquid asset. So there is concern that in stressful market conditions, we could see the failure of one of these. And as you said, this has become very, very significant in the mortgage market.
There you go. So 70% of mortgages are coming from non-banks, right? So it's not JP Morgan and Bank of America and yada, yada, all of them. But it's 70% are from non-banks who don't have the deposits that are backed by the FDIC that, have the backstop of the help.
What's the name of a non-bank?
Just like mortgage original, like what is it? Ameriprise or Ameritrade or Rocket Mortgage.
Okay.
Those are just mortgage companies that
do they sell the note? Do they sell the note or do they hold the note?
Yeah, they primarily they sell it, right? They're non-banks, so they write the loan and then they sell it to the big banks.
Right, but if they don't if they're not holding the paper, why are they going to take a hit on it?
Right, but then they take a hit because these guys are not going to have. It's a silly comment because they're saying that the banks have more cushion because they have deposits to back them up.
Right.
And they can get to Fed funds to borrow more to cover themselves when the people stop paying their mortgage.
Right, I get you. So if those other places are they holding some of their mortgages?
Well, some of them do, yeah. So they package up some of the best ones and they keep them for themselves, or
they must
keep portions of it, right?
So I love when you told me she also stated when you were doing the other thing when the other one was interviewing. Well, we have a feeling that this could be. She's talking out of the other side of her mouth. She knows we're screwed.
Well, they know that
we got rare earth minerals.
John. Yeah, yeah. She doesn't go to Wyoming. Look at her.
Who holds the mortgage on that? Because they're going to foreclose on that. They're going to want those rare earth minerals.
Right.
That's all conspiracy theory. But she's trying to say that these small to medium sized banks are going to get the squeeze put on them.
You're going to get crushed,
and they're going to have to sell out to the bigger banks who are connected to the Fed funds and who can.
They're going to be paying. The big banks are just going to get richer because they're not going to pay full price. They're going to pay 40%, 40 cents on the dollar, 30 cents on the dollar. Am I correct on that, Tim?
Well, when the non-banks who don't play with the Fed funds are writing 70% of the loans, how do you slap those people back? We got to have our friends who are involved with the Fed writing more of the loans. We can't let these independent guys write the loans.
Right.
That's what, look, I'm going back, Steve. That's what he's saying. Banks are much safer. Chase only paid $40 billion fines. It's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But so after watching this episode, Ray, you bringing up all the points and all this kind of stuff. Remember the guys that went to buy the Constitution or the Bill of Rights? What was
it? What's that? Constitution was that 25 million, 50 million they bid?
40.
How about some crypto guys get together to buy some of these banks?
Right.
And exactly what I was just talking to you. I'll even go one further. The crypto people form their own thing, and then we finance countries, and we take portion of their mineral rights as a collateral on the $800 billion the crypto people just
Watch out, BlackRock. Here we come, man.
You know what
Well,
I'm saying? I've
don't you
heard.
think BlackRock is going to be buying up all these small size banks?
No, because I heard there's going to be some crypto people. Hold on.
Yeah,
buying BlackRock.
He
There's
said-
going to be crypto companies bigger than BlackRock.
Well, there you go.
You told me the other day. How much does that one guy own of Bitcoin?
Which guy?
Saylor
Michael
has
Saylor.
190,000.
Billion.
So 190,000.
190,000 Bitcoin.
Yeah, Bitcoin. Gotcha. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So I know it's going to go to error.
Look
So
at
here's my little trusty calculator. 190,000. Okay, 190,000 Bitcoin.
At a what is it? $1 million? Let's say $1 million Bitcoin.
Yeah, $1 million.
Well, that's just add a few 6 zeros to the 100.
Right. Just add zeros, man.
I can do that math.
Look at me. I got the E, and it froze up. It's a ridiculous. It's
$1.9 trillion.
Yeah, 1.9 trillion. So in theory,
hold on, John.
He's going to have 1.9 trillion dollars. The IMF doesn't even have 1.9.
John, bring back that calculator and let's see it. John's do not touch.
It's like the stapler. Don't touch my stapler.
Hey,
and for
1.9
those
1.9 trillion, one guy. IMF doesn't have 1.9 trillion. The IMF does not have 1.9 trillion liquid.
Just for those who are playing at home, you don't see John behind him, so he's at home and he still has to label his stuff.
Yeah.
Do not touch. It's John's.
Yeah, it's exactly in my own house.
But I like your. Let me go back. I'm just going back. So appreciate that. Thank you, Michael.
Ray's correct.
I'm just gonna throw that one up there.
Anytime Ray's probably gonna take a picture of that.
Basics, beginners, all-purpose symbolic instruction code. Love it. That's what it is. That was what is the AI code from the 80s? Yeah, it's crazy. Appreciate it, Connie. Love that teacher. Yep, she was awesome. Yep. Everybody too. You know, it's this weekend. Yeah.
Oh, that was another point I wanted to bring up. The Super Bowl. Do you have any of those boxes in your restaurant?
Games.
John, that's to you.
What's a box?
You know where they track the points that the other team might have, and
that's against the law in Arizona.
But you put points in and you get points out, right?
No, we don't have any.
I thought you about the game system. My bad.
No, he's talking about squares.
Oh.
Yeah.
Hey, look at this.
Illegal.
There's also marketplaces. Sell your points. Did you know that? There you go.
You know what? There's also a marketplace to sell your gift cards. When you get gift cards, you don't want to go to them. There's actually a marketplace. I just found that out the other day. Yeah, I'm not going to Olive Garden.
You need to make points non-transferable for the system to really excel. There you go. I like it. Absolutely.
Yeah, that guy's not feeling well, and he's still part of the show.
Yeah,
I'm impressed, man. I'm impressed.
Yep, love it, man. Thank you. Look at my brain. See, it was unlocking tonight, right? When you get to see the game and appreciate that, Connie. Absolutely, yeah.
We exploded some brains tonight, ladies and gentlemen.
And look, the Cryptic Cat, she knows who Dr. Disrespect is. He's hilarious.
He's
That's
the man. She wrote something else too. Next one down.
Well, next one. He's a 2-time champ of what?
I didn't know that. Gaming, yeah.
Of what game?
I do not know. Does anybody know what game Dr. Disrespect is the man? Does anybody know what game what champion is?
Yes. You guys are speaking my language tonight. Gaming and XP for the win. There you go. That's what I'm talking about.
That guy's a gamer. That guy's a gamer. I could give a secret away, but I won't. He'll have to say he is a ranked player in the state of Arizona. That little guy, Red XP, he's a ranked Xbox player in the state of Arizona.
There you go. Good to see Austin. Thank you, brother. FOMO Head has 1.9 trillion.
Yeah, that's called patience. I have patient tokens.
But yes, it's exciting, man. Like I said, that's why I'm saying when you're looking at everything that's going on. This is right on the cusp, everybody, because it's the train is leaving. The boat has taken off from the dock, and your friends, I don't know. They're going to be. That's right. We trying to tell you. It's kind of maybe a little too.
I remind everybody. I'm making a public service announcement. When you're on your vacations, because you were in crypto, do not ever take pictures of the exact place you're at that time. Only post post them 3 days later when you're off to your next destination, and you go, "Hey guys, I was over here last week." Do not send current photos. I'm just reminding everybody.
Right.
John, you just gave me an idea. That's gonna be one of the perks. It's like a crypto players app where you could take the pictures and it automatically sets a week delay on the picture.
Oh, look at you, brother. Get the code.
So you just go in there and you take your pictures, you do your thing, and then by the next week you're already on to your next.
Yeah, you know what I mean. You don't want to know. It's like, you know, the people on Facebook, Ray. Hey, me and Deb, we're out. We're in Tampa visiting family.
That's right.
We're all gone. We all got in the motorhome. We're all in it.
I see ya.
Yeah, bye. We'll be back on Thursday at 6.
Hey, look, Blockbuster. Okay, video game champion, 93, 94. That long ago?
Thank you.
Wow.
Thank you, Red XP.
Thank you, Red XP. That's excellent. Right?
Blockbuster video games.
Not that you're bragging, but what are you ranked in the state of Arizona? Let everybody know you are a gamer.
Oh, you're ranked?
I told you he's one of the top.
Red XP. That's what. Yeah, tell us more.
Tell us more, XP.
Let's get the SoFi pumping. That's right. Yes, let's get it going. The mob.
We just seen that in Red XP's name.
It hasn't
He's
moved,
XP, right?
Look, it says, Red XP. He's a 2-time champ.
There you go. And then Red XP has XP in his name.
That's true. Hello. Good to see you. Absolutely. 100%. That's great at Red XP. That's why they call him 2-time.
Talk about you, Red XP. What kind of
Where are you ranked? I want to know.
Where are you ranked, Red XP? Let's go.
That's right. That's what I'm talking about. I want to see it. So many talents. Yes. Gamers, content creators. I heard some cool stuff today. Great stuff, man. Excellent. So yeah, we're gonna wrap it up. Like let me see what is here.
Here it is, Red XP.
What?
I told you.
Wow.
I told you. Congratulations.
Yes, Red XP. I love it. Man.
He's got XP in his name. He's got XP in his pocket.
That's what I'm talking about. That's great. Yeah.
And what does RPG stand for? Anybody know?
Role playing game.
Thank you very much. Look at you guys just locking that stuff out.
Yep. Nice. Good to see Evelyn. Red XP knows. Oh, you know Dr. Disrespect. Right on.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, he's number one in Arizona for
yeah. Well, you got to give the respect. Hey, yes.
Talking to me, I'm horrible.
Yeah, that's right. There it goes. That's insane, amazing, fam. Do you live stream?
Red XP does not live.
He's not on Twitch.
He was thinking about. Check this out. And this is true story again. Red XP was trying to get me to stream, and we were going to title the stream "Angry Italian," angry Italian guy, and I would just play video games, with Italian hat on or whatever, and just being Italian.
Yeah.
I need you guys to cover me now. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Yeah.
So it's just kind of funny. So.
Well, do it.
Do it.
But
when they start paying me Avalanche tokens to play games, I ain't going to work.
Play Avalanche. You'll be playing the game, and then you'll be in Bob's Burgers.
Yeah. Well, I go like this. Ray would be like, "Are you coming out yet? It's sunny out there." No man, it's triple Avalanche tonight.
That's right. Everybody, knocking on FOMO. Can FOMO come out and play?
Let me tell you when FOMO's going to join the game. When there's a digital Santisi Brothers in there, and everybody can go into the Santisi Brothers and order Santisi Brothers, and he's going to stand out front like a guard, but he's going to make them walk inside. You going in Santisi? No. Boom. Shot. You're dead. You going into Santisi Brothers? Yes. Okay. Go ahead. Have a good time. You going in? Boom. You're dead.
You're dead. That's right.
Yeah, you're killing
there you go. Look, live stream stand could be a thing. Wow, I like it.
There you go.
Love it. There you go. So, hey, we got to get the mobbing, right? Got to get that stuff pumping. Here we go. Appreciate y'all. Great.
Thanks for hanging out with me on Friday. Thank you for allowing me to hang out with you two.
No,
the wise guys.
Appreciate your time. Everybody watching, thank you. All the chat, everything that's going on. Again, after the video's over, after it, the live's over, comment below, right? Give us some feedback of what you're thinking. Like how FOMO was talking about, how he could just see what's going on in the game, and then now flipping over into a restaurant. You can see how Web3 is going to be and rolling out. So, drop some comments in there, right? Appreciate y'all. Yep.
Great Friday night, guys. Have a
Get over to X. We're going to be mobbing.
I'll be there mobbing. I'm getting great. You working your thumbs. I'm working these fingers. Timmy, what do you do again? Are you 2 fingers or you thumbs?
No, I do the.
Like you do these one hand?
Uh-huh.
I do the thumb.
You guys are way talented.
All right. Thank you, everybody. Appreciate y'all. Make sure you head over to X. It is the great migration. Head on back from YouTube to X and
pump
get
it up. Let's go pump it up, Ray. Pump it up, Ray. Get the other thing out. I need to hear pump it up.
I'll get pump it up out. After we play, this is it. All right, and we're out. There we go. Pump it up. Everything's going. Great weekend. Happy Super Bowl weekend. Here we go.
Pump it up. You got to pump it up.